I love this. The circus is in town, and they're in studio right now. Vernados is going to be going on through the 21st, Marietta Farms out there towards Andover. And we say good morning to Kevin, Manny, and Ernesto. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. I appreciate you coming in studio. All right. So Vernados has kind of reinvented the circus, if you will. Tell me what I can expect when I walk into the big top.
Well, I'm Kevin Vernados, and I'm about 20 years ago.
Okay.
I grew up in New Jersey, and I wanted to be on Broadway. My folks took me out there. I know here in Wichita you have Wichita Music Theater, so there's a lot of folks out here that recognize or have an affinity for music theater. I wanted to be on Broadway, and I was auditioning. I went to school to study musical theater. I auditioning for anything that anyone would pay me money for when I was 22, just out of college. And I got a job out of left field as the ringmaster of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Okay. All right.
So that was an incredible experience.
Sure.
And took me all over the country, including Kansas, performing in arenas and living on a train. And it was just beyond description experience, and introduced me to a community of people. Well, that job came to an end, as artist contracts do. And I found myself trying to figure out what the heck was next. How do you top that? I worked for a couple of other circuses, including Big Apple in New York and Vargas in California, before I started a tiny little event at a fair.
Okay.
10 years ago now.
Okay.
I had no money. In fact, I had made a bunch of stupid moves, so I had less than no money at that moment. But the community of friends that I had made in those years prior, and this dream just sort of kept growing inside me. And so what started as a little fair event with one date 10 years ago, now we'll visit 23 cities, 43 weeks of touring this year.
Wow.
Which is an extraordinary trajectory and is less reflective of my talent, but more of an incredible group of people that's working together with me to make it happen. So this is our first time in Kansas.
Welcome. Welcome.
I'm super grateful to be here.
Yeah.
And the Vernados Circus is different than things you might see in a giant arena or even a very large tent. This is 500 seats, so it's intimate.
Sure.
The artists are right in front of you. Not only that, they are the people that are greeting you when you arrive.
Nice.
They stamp your hand or usher you to your seat. They're serving you popcorn. And then the show begins, and, circus in America has had a bad rep in some ways for perhaps some long. Not just even the question of animals, and there are no animals in our circus. Not for a political reason. That's just my view of that's the future of the circus, frankly.
Sure.
But besides that part, people have had so many options for so many years. I think that you can make something small, intimate, and it can be a spectacular experience.
Right.
When something is done well, that touches the heart. That is really was the thing I loved about Broadway musicals, that they could use music to tell a story and touch the heart. And in here, we have this amazing, intimate environment and incredible world-class acts, combined with a big musical opening number and a big musical closing number.
I love it.
And lots of laughs, lots of comedy. So it's absolutely meant for the whole family, but you could take a date.
Yep.
You could take, grandma and grandpa can go. You could do the whole family. But it's not a kiddie show. It is just an excellent circus that is intimate and right in front of you.
At the end of the day, it's going to be one of those experiences where people leave with a big old smile on their face.
Absolutely. That's definitely, and memories. Memories made, I can only get them into the tent if there's something spectacular on offer.
Right.
But I think the thing that brings people back and has for there's some places we're now visiting for a 6th and 7th year, which is astonishing to me, given that I was living out of my truck in 2008.
Wow.
You turn it into a tradition. You make a memory and you touch the heart of the people, and they want to come back and experience it again. So that's what I'm hoping is going to happen here in Wichita and Andover, more specifically, during our run.
Well, I love it. It sounds a lot like the humble beginnings of something like Trans-Siberian Orchestra and how they grew and they developed this really loyal following and became this thing. And you're certainly that when it comes to the circus.
It's the people that decide that fate. And I think that if you come back and you serve them and you present something excellent, you do that with love, with your heart, people feel that. In a world that seems rather cold and I don't know, manipulated, mass-produced, something you're sort of, you think the world is what you see on your screen.
Right.
You're swiping through. And to experience something with a group of humans like this, and the contact that happens, it's joy. It's joyful.
Yep, 100%. So you're the ringmaster, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you bring those talents here to Vernados. So, Manny, what do you do? What is it you say you do at the circus?
All right. How are you, sir?
Really great.
I'm Manny. I'm from Cuba. I'm one of the acrobats of the show. I'm traveling now. This is my 5th year here with Kevin, the Vernados Circus. Now I feel this is my home.
Right.
So proud to invite all of you to come to see the show. It's a magical place for all ages.
Right.
Acrobats, juggler, contortionist, everything that you can see in the circus, we have those.
Well, you're in incredible shape. You're in incredible. I mean, honestly, you don't skip arms day. I can tell. Everyone has got to be in tip-top shape, but more importantly, and Kevin, you can speak to this. More importantly, these are some pretty thrilling stunts sometimes during the show. So safety first, right? The level of safety in this.
For sure, safety is ingrained in our routine and every day. Manny's someone who will always be warm and kind and sort of not shy. I mean, once you get him on stage, he's an incredible. The thing is that he will always undersell himself. He is one of the most extraordinary acrobats that I have ever had the opportunity to work with. He and his wife, Ilanai, they have 2 little kids who have now grown up almost entirely their whole lives with me, traveling with the circus so far.
Amazing.
Beyond amazing. And they're performing 2 acts right now. One of them is this aerial pole called a bamboo, which is a beautiful act, the 2 of them together. And Manny also is the troupe leader of this trampoline/cradle act.
Okay.
A cradle is the platform for a flying trapeze.
Sure.
Well, imagine one that it's like a catcher up in the air that's hanging upside down, and you have these gentlemen and ladies bouncing on the trampoline, doing incredible stunts, and getting caught by the catcher up in the air. I've never seen an act like this, and to see this giant trampoline in this intimate tent and these tremendous tricks happening, it's really amazing. Their family, this is a big part of who we are, that our families, we actually now, because of our work together, we recently bought a schoolhouse trailer.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
And we have a full-time teacher that travels with us on the road. So they can do what they do. For many years, we were trying to keep M&Ms and sharp objects out of the kids' mouths while mom and dad are working on stage. Don't run with scissors.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. And because we've stuck through a lot of miles and a lot of amazing years, we are able to, I think that's reflective of who we are. And those are the people that you're going to meet when you see Vernados Circus.
I love it. All right, so here's the deal. It's going on through the 21st. Marietta Farms, 1600 East US 54 in Andover. Tickets start $16.95 for the kiddos under 12, $27.95 for adults. VIP options, too, for an even more intimate experience. Go to VernadosCircus.com to find out more. Really, welcome to Kansas.
Thank you.
I'm really excited about this show, and I look forward to hearing lots of really great feedback. And come back, please.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful to be here.